Hey, Bulls, hey. Now, I know y'all are not out here going to get your vajayjays waxed and it's smelly. I know we not out here doing that, y'all. We women, you know if you smell or not. Don't act like you don't. Okay? And don't go out here and put your vajayjay in another person's face knowing that is raw. Don't do that. Don't do that, boo. That ain't cool. That ain't cool and that ain't nice. Now let's get into it.
Why are you putting this stuff away?
Ma'am, I feel like you're putting me in a position where I have to continuously tell you that that's an issue that you have. This is beyond going to the gym.
No, I just came from the gym. I'm trying to get my wax. I have vacation. My flight leaves tonight. And I need my wax done. And now you're telling me that you can't do my wax.
Why did you come from the gym to get a wax? Most people feel uncomfortable because they're sweaty and yucky, and that's when you smell your worst, in my opinion. Why would you go get a wax after the gym? Why wouldn't you hop in the shower first? But, I digress.
Because of a funky issue. It's crazy because I've gone to other places. I've gone to European Wax Center, and they don't have an issue. The phone's going off. This is so unprofessional.
I do apologize.
This is so unprofessional.
Device. However, that is beyond. I'm not. I don't know what. Maybe European Wax Center is a little bit more equipped than we are. However, I don't feel comfortable. I'm actually a CNA as well, and that is not just an odor. That's actually an infection.
Excuse me?
That's an infection.
I don't have an infection.
And I don't feel comfortable touching you in that area.
I told you I just went to the gym.
Man, that's not the gym. That's not the gym, ma'am. I go to the gym. That's not the gym. That's not the gym.
You don't go to the gym.
This is a very uncomfortable conversation for me. I'm not your primary
You don't go to the gym. I can tell by your body type.
Excuse
you
me.
haven't
I
seen
am not going to accept insults from you. Because I'm not insulting you.
You haven't seen a gym.
Excuse me.
So you are
embarrassed now.
So you wouldn't
you're
know
going to try to put me down.
You wouldn't know what an odor from the gym smells like if you don't go to the gym.
You are completely. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. We cannot provide a service for you.
It's too late for me to book last minute anywhere else. Everybody else is booked. I got this off a Groupon.
Ma'am, you need to go to the doctors. This has nothing to do. I don't even know why. You should not get on that flight.
This is crazy.
This is embarrassing. I hope you're not going with a man.
This place is embarrassing. You got this bum Easter grass. Look at this place. Look at this place. No, look at this place. Please. Look at this place. I'm going to show Groupon. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Stop touching me.
I'm not going to touch you. I don't want to touch you. I promise you I don't want to touch you. Wow. Nobody knows what you have at this point. Because now I thought it was BV, but the way you're acting, it could potentially be something else. Who knows? You don't.
The way I'm acting like a customer who paid for a service on Groupon. You can't smell
yourself. That's what you're acting like. That's embarrassing. Because you're embarrassed, you're trying to embarrass us. Please leave.
It's a little musk.
I'm gonna have to call the police.
Musk.
I'm gonna call the. Excuse me.
I went to the gym.
Are you trying to justify your odor?
You keep calling it odor. I sweat. We all sweat. You're a woman.
That's BV.
You're over here. You're telling me.
Please contact Groupon. I'll contact Groupon as well.
You do waxing. How are you telling me how are you diagnosing me? You can't even do your job.
Because I'm a woman.
What does that mean? You're a woman. You're telling me that I have BV. You're an esthetician.
And I'm a CNA as well.
Okay, you wipe butts.
Excuse you?
You wipe butts.
And I'm in nursing school.
What do you think, you're a nurse?
And I'm in nursing school.
You do everything. How about you do my wax?
That's one thing I will not do.
This is crazy. I'm going to contact Groupon because this is insane.
I'll contact them as well.
You need to. They need to take you off because this place is just disgusting anyway.
Why are you here? Why are you here?
You know why I'm here. I have vacation. You're disgusting. I can't believe it. I'm going to show them everything.
This all the time. You do this all the time.
You all are. What's your name?
Miranda.
What's your name? Because I'm writing a review about you.
I don't care.
Writing on Yelp, Groupon when they ask me.
Well, then make up a name, because
1 star. I wish I could do half a star. This is fucking ridiculous. This is disgusting. This is crazy. I can't even get my service. Me and my man are going on vacation. You just.
If I was your man, I would cancel.
You don't have a man. I can tell. Look how angry you are. You're just jealous. You don't even know what sweat smells like. You just disgusting.
You so disgusted by the place. Why did you go there? And I do feel like because she was embarrassed, now she's trying to call the lady out by, her shape, this, that, and the other. You didn't have to go that far. Lady, if your vajayjay stink, just do something about it. And then some people had the nerve to actually say that the wax lady, they're talking about she was wrong because she shouldn't have been putting that lady out there like that. First of all, the wax lady didn't even know that she was being recorded.
To that wax lady out there that came out and said all these things about the lady. Are you okay? Are Are you a true businesswoman? Do you know the type of psychological damage you may have done to your clients? Do you know how brave you have to be, not only for you yourself to come out here and talk the bag of things about your own clients, but for the clients themselves to come to you and to spread their legs? Even if it's another female, you know how awkward it is to be spreading your legs and feeling vulnerable? She chose to come on the internet and say those things about her clients, and say specifically her client. You could have generalized it and had a teaching moment, and you can say things without directly saying things.
And that's exactly the problem with the world today. Y'all want to talk around everything, go around it, go over it, under it, but never go through it. Just say exactly what the problem is instead of talking around it. Y'all are afraid to tell people the truth, and that is the problem with Americans. Everybody's so overly sensitive nowadays and can't handle the truth. The truth is the truth. If your JJ stank, be your JJ stank. Get your ass up out of here and take care of it. Period. I'm not sugarcoating, talking around nothing for none of y'all crybabies no more. Go cry me a river.
Not everybody is gonna come to clinic or to your salon directly after having a shower. And that's why you're not a good businesswoman.
She came to this girl woman to woman and trying to let her know, look, sis, we got some problem here. She didn't come in there trying to insult her, degrade her, none of that. She let her know, look, we got an issue. I cannot help you today. I feel like she was very professional about it. Homegirl, the one who wanted to pull out her phone so we can all find out that her JJ stink. That's her fault, not the waxers.
So, I'm waxing her front. I get to her back and I'm like, no way. And I was like, and I literally sat there and I was just like twirling a stick of wax. I'm like, I gotta say something. I was like, yeah, Miss such and such, I can't wax you. She, why? I said, well, you have a lot of number 2 in your butt,
No.
And it was like a lot. It was like a lot, like to the point where it looked like she didn't even wipe. So I was just like, and she's like, no, I don't. I've been having problems boo-booing. I can't even boo-boo. I'm like, well, I don't think you got a problem because it's right here. And she was like, let me go to the bathroom. And I was just like, okay.
I literally just watched a video of a woman who is an esthetician and like a teacher and all types of shit. She does waxes, Brazilians. Why is this lady teaching future estheticians how to speak to future potential clients about coming in with poop butt? Saying things like, oh, I teach that when, if you have a repeat poop butt offender, you have them come in and I give them a wipe and I say, make sure you clean front, back, middle. And if they lay down and they still have poop butt and toilet paper and up in the booty, I say, hey, there's still quite a bit of stuff, but who the fuck is getting waxed with a dirty asshole? Listen, bitch, if you are the fucking people that she is talking about, have some fucking decency and wash your fucking ass before getting a fucking Brazilian, before getting any wax. Like, I thought it went without saying that you washed your dirty ass. I don't give a shit if you haven't shit in 4 years. You still wash your fucking ass before having someone all up in it to rip the fucking hairs out of it. How dare someone go to a woman and say, oh, splay me out and look at the shit particles in my ass. You people are fucking disgusting. I hope that, and do you know what the funny thing is? I know she's not lying, because that is not the first esthetician, or I don't know what they are, waxers, master waxers, whatever, that have shared fucking stories about you dirty bitches and your dirty assholes. It is fucking filthy and disgusting.
Y'all can come at this waxer all you want to, but I feel like the woman was wrong. Don't you dare bring your stinking ass for JJ on my bed and expect me to put my face this close to it. And no. Ain't a mask in the world can cover a stitch like that. When a JJ stinks, Y'all men know. Women be trying to act like they don't know, they don't smell it. Girl, when you sit down, We get a whiff of it. So how the hell you don't smell it?
Even after the gym, your vagina shouldn't stink. Even after doing a bunch of physical activities, XYZ, elemental P, your vagina shouldn't stink. If it's stinking, it's not a shower that's gonna help you. You need to see a doctor, a PhD in gynecology. That's what you need to see.
That is not normal. And like that woman said, this is an infection. This is not just sweat or gym. No. Sweat or gym does not have a stench. Don't get me wrong, but JJ has a natural smell, but it's not a smell that's going to tweak your nose like this. I promise you it's not. Y'all have to go get checked. You cannot just get mad and feel insulted when somebody tells you the truth. The truth is the damn truth. And sometimes y'all got to learn to live with it. If your vajayjay stank, B, you need to get out there and do something about it. You don't get mad at the next person for trying to help you. She's trying to help you. I wouldn't get on that flight. You about to piss whoever you finna go see, you about to piss them smooth the fuck off. Don't nobody want no perfectly smooth, stanky vajayjay. I don't care how smooth and pretty it look. If it's stank, I don't want it.
First thing I want to say is something that people like to throw in estheticians' faces all the time. Y'all love saying we're not doctors and dermatologists. You're right, we're not doctors. So when it comes to infections, when it comes to even questioning infections, so legally, and we are also taught this in school, if you even question a lesion, you question a rash, you question if something is an infection, you question if something smells off, you can stop the service and you can be like, a wax is not your most important priority right now. I recommend that you go to the doctor. That is what we're taught. And please remember, especially like well-seasoned Brazilian waxers, they see 1 million vaginas in a year. And I know on my page it's important to point out the negatives in the esthetician community, but honestly, a lot more times than not, Brazilian waxers are very good at their jobs, they're very responsible, and if they tell you that I think there's an issue going on here, I cannot perform this service on you, it's serious. I think people downplay how much of the body we see as estheticians, even if you don't do Brazilians. You know, we know when smells are natural, we know when smells are off. And to keep it very real, even just as regular humans and beyond estheticians, doctors, whatever, you know the smell of after you come from the gym. Is it the best smell? No, but it's not terrible and it's not alarming. If a smell is that alarming, if a smell gets to a point, especially with someone who does Brazilians, who sees these body parts every single day, and they tell you, you need to go to the doctor before you see me, that's not a joke. It's not the fact that they don't like you. It's not the fact that they don't want to perform this service. Because trust me, they see and deal with a lot. Take it as Bible, honestly. And this is super important to talk about. It might be lewd, but it's our bodies and how to take care of it. Please remember, STDs can be dormant, meaning that it might be transferred to you and it doesn't show up until weeks later, months later, years later. This is why estheticians do not play around with that stuff. Even if it's one singular sign out of 20 signs that you need to look for, this is why people don't play with that stuff.
If you know you have a little musk, then do something about it before you expect someone to work around your musk. Why would anyone want to work around musk, even if it smelled like cinnamon? Bitch, if I don't like the smell of cinnamon, I don't want to do it. Don't come in here with musk. Who the wants to smell musk? That word is pissing me off because it just sounds gross. What y'all think it is? Y'all got to tell me. What y'all think about it? Who wrong? Who wrong? The esthetician? Or the woman? Or the customer? Whatever y'all want to call it. Who the hell is wrong? Y'all know you can buy your own wax strips. What's wrong with a good shaving? If you got a musk, that word, that freaking word. If you got a musk, you don't belong going to nobody's business taking your pants off, even if it's just a sweat smell. Do you have no pride? Do y'all have no pride nowadays? Because I'm not going in nobody's business. I'm not going to the doctors with my booty smelling like musk when I know they finna put me in a naked suit. Why? Don't you care enough?
As a wax tech, the number one question I get asked by friends, family, people out in the streets who find out what I do, literally anybody, is, well, what do you do if someone stinks? What do you do if someone stinks? Have you ever met somebody who stinks? What do you do if someone who stinks? The quick answer is yes, people stink sometimes. Sometimes people who think they don't stink, stink. Fun fact. Sometimes the baddest bitches have a little bit of poop in their butts. It's the truth. Sorry to tell you. Sometimes y'all girls who think y'all are just such clean girlies have little streaks back there when you bust it open. And what do I say? Most of the time, I don't say anything. If I'm being honest, I don't say anything. Unless it's just something crazy, out of the ordinary, I don't say anything. I continue talking. I do my damn job. That's what I do. That's the truth. That's the truth of the matter. Because what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? If you're okay with your smell, your man's okay with your smell, everybody over there on your home team is okay with it, then who the fuck am I? I'm just your waxer, girl. Just your waxer.
And y'all got the nerve to be mad at the esthetician out here. No. A lot of us are also on the esthetician side because it's the audacity for me. It's the unself-awareness. How are you so unaware? And then if you are aware, that makes it worse because that means you just don't give a damn. You just don't care. You gonna make me smell this musk, ain't you? No. Get your ass about my establishment. Don't come back. Give me a 5-star review. Do what you gotta do, sis. I don't give a damn. But I'm not doing a musk vagina vajayjay. I'm not doing a musk vajayjay. I'm not doing that. I'm not.
And that's exactly why they say some jobs are just made for certain people and not others. Because I'm flipping out over the musky vajayjay. Not to mention the poop. Like, dog. I'm flabbergasted. I don't even know what to say. I'm really not dealing with you and a dookie booty. That's the last thing on earth I'm doing.
There's a literal normal vajayjay smell, and it doesn't make you feel like you tasted something sour. Know better, do better, be better.
There are times where an odor combined with maybe a different color discharge or just an excess of discharge, like we know that you haven't just gone to the gym. And I want to also say that don't go get waxed after you've gone to the gym. Like, go take a shower first. That's just like a common courtesy. If you can't, I understand that, but also be aware of your own body. Now, the esthetician in this video said that she was also a CNA, and that's the clip that we heard. She said that is an infection. Now, as an esthetician, we can't technically tell you that's an infection. We can refer you to a dermatologist. We can refer you to an OBGYN, and we are absolutely inside of our rights to refuse service. I've done it before. But at no point should you be arguing with the service provider that is telling you that they are not going to provide a service for whatever reason it is, whether it's they just don't want to, whether it's they're telling you have an odor and that you should get it checked out. And like, holding somebody hostage in their own place of business is just wild. Absolutely wild. But if your SD is telling you, hey, I think you should get this checked out, like, they're not being mean, they're not being funny, acting like that's their job. This is what we do.
The video of the girl who went to have a Brazilian and she smelled so bad that the esthetician told her she could not complete the service and she had to leave. There is more to this story. I'm an esthetician. I've been one for 6 years. If you watch the video, you'll notice that the girl gets very aggressive with her when she tells her she has to stop the service. Do you know how much balls it takes to tell someone, I can't do this, you smell bad? I can guarantee you that there were things that happened before this video, and this was like the final straw for that esthetician. Any of my clients, if I were to tell them that, they would be so deathly embarrassed that they would be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I imagine myself in that position, what I would do, and I would profusely apologize and walk out of there so embarrassed and probably never come back. But I would never try to argue with the person that I don't smell and that they need to finish my service. No way. Ain't no way. Client's reaction tells me a lot about her.
After watching the full video a few times,
couple of things that I observed. For a business owner to have to argue with you about the fact that the smell that is coming from your nether region is not a smell of sweat and gym activity, but more so a smell of infection, and because you were probably embarrassed by it, you decided to turn on your camera, just is complete utter chaos. And I can tell that you're Delulu, okay? Because you could not pay me to show the world someone giving me that information about my nether regions. Ma'am, please stop playing with people's businesses, okay? That is that person's livelihood. That is how they make their money. That is how they take care of their family. This is quite simple. Just go and take a bath prior to going to get a wax.
Y'all take care of yourselves. Take your ass to the doctor. Especially if somebody on the outside tells you this is not normal. If you don't believe them, do your own research. Go, see somebody else. Consult an actual doctor. That's the only way you will ever really know. But to just continue to let this bacteria develop in your vajayjay throughout your entire body, it's gonna slowly unalive you. Y'all think these STDs are something to play with. Take this stuff more serious. And don't you ever in your life go to a doctor's office or an esthetician, take your drawers off, knowing you got a musk or knowing you just came from the gym. Don't you ever do that to nobody. That's disrespectful. And your musky ass didn't belong in there, nor do you belong on vacation with your vajayjay smelling like that. It ain't normal. Go get it checked out. I don't care how afraid you are. And the person that you're sleeping with, stop sleeping with them until you get yourself checked out. Period. And that's just what I got on it. If y'all like this video, please go give your girl a like, okay? Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget that I love y'all, and I'll better catch you in the next one.